Straight out of Houston, Mr. 713. Like a stereo, I'm that savior, so you better know me. Rockin' Texans with the jersey, you think I play for the league. Best believe, we out here managing this shit for the team. Let's go.
What you just heard was a fire intro from my man Logan. Shout out to him at oofbeat on Instagram and TikTok. I'm gonna drop the link down below or the @ down below. Shout out to him, man. Does amazing work. Can sing, can rap, dude. The man's just straight out talented and he can sell his ass off on the floor. And also, guys, I need y'all to do me a favor. Your boy's looking rough out here, right? I'm looking absolutely horrible. I need a haircut, guys. If you could recommend a barber or if you are a barber yourself, let me know where. Let me know how much. You know, I'm in the 5th Ward, Pasadena area, right by downtown. I'm excited. I need a chop. I'm looking a bit homeless here, boys. Help your boy out. Just let me know in the comments. But going on to the video, guys, the Houston Texans started off their path to Jacksonville with the barbecue today. And I absolutely love that. I think it was a good job by David Culley to start off with something out of the ordinary. Going back to high school and Pee-wee games, right? Everybody comes to the coach's house. Let's have burgers. Let's have hot dogs. But at this barbecue, almost everyone in that house is a millionaire. That's absolutely insane. I do love that. You start off the season on a good vibe. You start off as a brotherhood. Hey, we just had dinner together. We are preparing for war. And what do all good armies do before they head off? They have a good feast. And that's what the Houston Texans did today. Something interesting came out of this was that, first of all, shout out to you guys. Absolutely love y'all. This video is absolutely fun. I'm just stoned as hell. That the Houston Texans have not named a starting quarterback yet. And I really think that's interesting because caught him out, boys. Because we all expect it to be Tyrod Taylor. We expect the Houston Texans to go with the veteran, go to the guy who's led a team to the playoffs, who doesn't turn the ball over, who we know can be the game manager. We know he's eventually going to have to turn it into Davis Mills, but let's start off to see what we have in Tyrod first. There's no way the Houston Texans will start Davis Mills, or do they? Does Nick Caserio and David Culley think it'll be better for the Houston Texans to start Davis Mills instead of Tyrod Taylor? Now, I do see good upside to it, right? When you start when you start Tyrod Taylor, you know what you have. You know he's going to be a game manager. He's not going to light up the box stats. He's going to give you 1 or 2 touchdowns a game. He's going to move his feet, and he's not going to turn over the ball. That's what you're going to get. How many wins can you get with Davis Mills? Because one thing I know is that Nick Caserio is thinking about the future of this team. We know that because he made every single veteran available for trade. That tells you he's not worried about now. He's worried about next. Keep that in mind in the back of your head when we're having a discussion about who to start, Tyrod Taylor or Davis freaking Mills. If you start Davis Mills, you get to see what you have in this kid. You start him off at Jacksonville. There's a good chance you win that game. He goes into Cleveland, on a bit of a high, on a bit of a nice high. Like I just maybe got my first win. Goes into Cleveland. That's going to be a tough game in itself. And then you have, the Carolina Panthers. A game that's going to be interesting in itself. We don't know how good they're going to be. That could be a game where Davis Mills gets something going. But you also run the risk of Davis Mills just constantly losing. And I have no issue with that. You guys know I've been embracing the tank. I've been saying tank. I even made a video that said start Davis Mills week freaking 1. And I'm coming back to it is why not? Because look at the grand scheme of things, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get 3 first-round picks and a couple seconds for Deshaun Watson. I do think we end up trading him to Miami, but I do think it's more in the offseason. It's in the offseason. Davis Mills gives you, gives you the best chance to secure that number 1 overall pick. And for the fans who are saying, well, why are you going to do that to Davis Mills? Why are you going to do him dirty and throw him out there and not really give him a chance? That's just the NFL, and that's just business. This man is a third-round pick. Third-round picks usually do not become franchise QBs. Now, I'm not saying he won't, because there's definitely a chance he will. But if you look into the draft next year, there are a couple of QBs who excite me. Malik Willis, Sam Howell, Spencer Rattler. 3 guys who could potentially be franchise QBs. I'll definitely take a chance on them and be excited for the future. You guys have to also remember, what kind of picks am I going to get from Deshaun? Hopefully it's that 3 picks that I talked about earlier from Miami. What else can you get? See, the possibilities are endless for the Houston Texans, and I think Nick Caserio has to be thinking about this. So if you're going to ask me what's going to be beneficial in the long run, starting Davis Mills or starting Tyrod Taylor, I'm going to say Davis Mills. And here's why I say that. It's going to be 50-50. It's going to be a coin. He's either going to show that he could be a QB that could develop. He's going to show you something. He might not be Rookie of the Year, but he might show you that he could be a capable QB. Or he might show that, yes, he is a third-round pick, and you're in a position to set yourself up to have that number 1 overall pick next year, along with 3 other first-round picks, potentially. And now you have 3 QBs, 1 great defensive player from Oregon, who is being compared to Chase Young, Shaquille Barrett, Von Miller. The possibilities are endless. But let me know what you guys think, ladies and gentlemen. Should the Houston Texans start Davis Mills, or should the Houston Texans start Tyrod Taylor?